Larutan yung malaro. Yeah.
Yeah, happy morning, everyone. We are meeting after a little break. So I hope you can hear my voice. Just give me a
Yes.
thumbs up, somebody, if you can.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Yeah, good, good, good. Okay, uh, so we had a little vacation in between, and we are back again to continue with our journey within. I hope you're all ready. Yes? Okay, I assume that you have joined, so you're ready. All right. So in our
Yes.
previous sessions, yeah, thank you, Natika. So in our previous sessions, we have now somewhere got this understanding that the power which has created us has given us the power to care of ourselves, to create our present and our future. So with that power which we have, we can totally, uh, you know, uh, I would say, heal ourselves at all levels say healing, I don't just mean health. I just don't mean physical healing. It is mental healing. It is spiritual healing. It is healing at all levels with your relationships, everything. Right? Now, when do we understand this? When do we to know of our inner power? Obviously, only when we go on our journey within, because the power is within. We have been looking elsewhere. So if you're going to look elsewhere, obviously you will not find what you're looking for. I mean, if you've lost your keys outside on the road, and if you come and look for it inside in the house, you will not get it, and vice versa. If you've lost something inside and you keep looking outside, you will not get it. So we have been looking for it elsewhere. That is why it took so long to feel that power inside us, that intuition which you can get to get solutions for all problems of your life. So it's fine. वो बोलते हैं ना, जब जागो तब सवेरा, right? Whenever you get this understanding, then nothing in this world will make you leave it, because you've got that magic power with you. You've got that, that chat GPT inside you, answers to all your questions. Well, we have done a lot of research, a lot of knowledge we try to gain from all the various scriptures of ours, from our Vedas, from the Granth Sahib I've been quoting from the Bible, from the Bhagavad Gita, but of course, all said and done, this was knowledge, or this was, I would put it into history, it's the past history. Now, today I want to spend a little time telling you about my story and not from the history. Because all that fine we have read, we have been told, again, as I keep saying, we have to unlearn and move forward. We have to unlearn a few things which have been pushed down our throat by the society, with all due respects, by our parents, our teachers. Lots of things have been pushed down our throat, because all that was pushed down their throat also. So they just passed it on. But we want evidence. We are spiritual scientists. We need evidence for everything. We will not accept anything which is by hearsay or which has been just pushed down. So when we did our practicals, we realized that where we are looking for, we are not really getting what we have been told. But only when we turned their direction, we started to find the power of the divine, the power of the universe inside us too. Now, when does this turn comes in life? We are all spiritual beings, as I always say. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. We know this when we come on this planet. We come after ourselves, after planning our own goals ourselves, then we come on this planet. But once we come here, we get lost in the limelight, Maya, right? We get lost in that, and we all get into that same race of power, race of doing better than the other, race of outshining, race of getting better designations, becoming, succeeding, overtaking. And to do all that, we indulge into various practices as well as malpractices. We get into competition. We want to prove to the world that we are better than the others. And sometimes with all that comes in the panch chor, remember? The vices, the arrogance, anger and frustration when you don't get what you want. And then jealousy from people who get it before you. And who is leading all these qualities of ours? Obviously, our personality self, our ego. I am so and so. This is my designation. this is my qualification. So now the whole world should look up to me. And the one who does not, we get angry with that person. But sometimes in life, certain things happen which you had not really, you were not prepared for it. And then the frustration comes in, the anger comes in. Why with me? There's so many crores, millions of people. Why me? Why I had to suffer? And then we start the blame game. We start blaming our environment. We start blaming where we are born. We start blaming our parents as a child. And then as we grow, we blame everything. We blame the government. We blame everything around us. Okay? Here in this part of the planet, even if somebody parks their car in our place, we get so angry. So now what? Then when problems come in our life, again, we blame somebody else. And then we run for solutions in all the wrong places. Similarly, something happened in my life too. I always share with my friends. This was, say, about 18 years back. Before that, I would just give a brief. My life was, what do I say? Like a fairy tale, a beautiful life. Born in a upper middle class family, loving parents. In fact, I was sort of answer to the prayers of my older brother. He wanted a sister, and the whole entire family was waiting for me to come to pamper me and to spoil me. So I got so pampered that I had to come in, the pride of being the chosen one had to come in. So with that, I grew, got very good education from a Catholic institution where I learned a lot of things, obviously. That arrogance, it added to my pride that I'm well read. I know how to carry myself. I know how to deal with people. All this came into me. I mean, when I say deal with people, at that point in my life, just communication skills was considered a quality to deal with people. So I had a very good communication skill because of my hold on the language, which I had mastered in school. So I was very happy with myself. So happy that I started to demeaning others. I started to criticize others. I started to judge others. Okay. So when you start judging people, that criticism comes in, that is your downfall. That is the point where you are going to now pay the price for it. The same thing happened in my life too. In the year 2004, when I was happily married to the man who I chose, and I had two beautiful children. My life was wonderful on cloud nine. And that's the time when something struck me. I hit a wall and I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, which according to the medical doctors did not have a cure. So that time I was devastated. I was totally, what has happened? But and why me? I'm such a smart lady. I'm so well educated, and why me? Why not so and so? Why not those people? They are not so educated. Why not this one? Why not that one? So this was my complaint and anger towards the the divine or to the God. I was angry with everybody, including myself, my parents, my family, everybody. I was very super angry. And then today I realized that was sort of a reminder for me. That was a red flag in my life that the way you're leading your life is not correct. You have to make amendments. you have forgotten where you have come from. You have forgotten your true nature, which is love and compassion. You have forgotten that and you are on a wrong path. So, yes, due to my past karmas, maybe, due to my understanding, I understood, because I always thought I was very intelligent. I understood that too very fast. And I got to meet people who had a lot to teach me. Today, I'm just going to mention the names of a few who, from where I got the insight, changed my path. Okay, for that, I'm just sharing my screen. This is the beginning I'm talking about. So, as luck would have it, somebody, just a second, please. Somebody gifted me a wonderful book. Just a minute, please, just a minute. Chosen the wrong page. Just give me a second, please. Okay. Yeah. So these people told me that changes were not to be done only in the body. Changes were to be done everywhere. So I read this beautiful book, You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. And she says that if you really want to be responsible for your life, you have to be very responsible for the words you speak and the thoughts which come in your head. Because the words are the extension of our thoughts. So this is her basic solution for every problem. Sense to me. And then I went ahead to read a few more books. Yes, I did, but the beginning was I got a lot of insight from the beautiful books I read. And these are the people who had inspired Louise Hay too, because her story I will share next time, which you'll find was quite similar to what I'm saying today. So she had read Bernie Siegel. He's a beautiful writer, written lovely books. Now, why we can accept what he said? Because he was a medical doctor. So, we take the words uttered by a doctor as the words are coming from the divine itself. So this person said one's attitude towards oneself is the single most important factor in healing and staying well. But still did not make much sense. So I had to read the books written by him. I had to read the books written by Louise Hay. And then I had to read a book written by another beautiful author, which I will be mentioning later. So now here I would like to ask a question. Today we've gotten up in the morning. How do we start our day? The first thoughts in the morning. Do we start by grumbling? Oh, सुबह सुबह light चली गई. Alarm nahi baja and you've gotten late. Or I haven't even ironed my clothes which I have to wear. Ab light nahi hai. Now what do I do? Or whatever. सुबह सुबह gas khatam ho gaya hai. I have to work in the kitchen and this is going to delay me. So okay. So what are the kind of thoughts which you have in your head when you get up? And what are the thoughts with which you sleep in the night? जब आप सोते हैं, do we have this thought कि ना late हो गया है, or I haven't finished my work yet, and tomorrow again the same mundane routine, I have to get up, I have to go, blah, 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 the weekend is so far away. Do we get up, sleep with these thoughts? That just reflect. Now we will divide these thoughts into power thoughts or poverty thoughts. Power or poverty. Now just see whatever thoughts you get in the morning or just before you sleep, are they power thoughts or are they poverty thoughts? Poverty just does not mean not having money. Poverty means lack of anything. It could be lack of love. It could be lack of success. It could be lack of affection. It could be lack of understanding, lack of health, lack of your good relationships. It could be lack of anything. So what kind of thoughts come in your head? Are they poverty thoughts or are they power thoughts? Power thoughts are what? All the positive words you say. I'm going to have a beautiful day today. My relationships are beautiful with my children. So whenever I give my best, I work to the best of my capacity and capability today. These are power thoughts. So what kind of thoughts do you get? So Louise Hay calls power thoughts as affirmations. In fact, she was the mother of affirmations. We talk about affirmations a lot today, but she was the one who really started affirmations. Her story I'm going to share next time. She also had some hardships in her life. And because of that, she also read a number of books. That is why I always relate myself to her. Because she read a lot of books to understand that what is going on in her life. Before that, her life was also on a roller coaster. So she started uttering good words to herself. Like when I joined some organizations, my mentors, my gurus, they taught me positive thinking, that you have to be positive. You have to send love to yourself first. Only then you will be able to keep, send love to others. It is a very new concept. Louise Hay is the mother of self-love. In fact, she sending positive messages first to her own body, to her own organs, systems, cells, whatever words I generally quote when I am taking you into meditation. Most of them have been, you say. So her affirmations: life loves me. Huh? I have compassion for all. I'm beautiful and everybody loves me. My income is constantly increasing. I trust the process of life. I claim my power. So all these are positive statements given by her. And at the end of all her affirmations, she generally says, all is well in my world. So are we able to say that today? Just reflect. Or do we have a series of problems which we are dealing with and we think we are the one, the bachara ones, जिनके ऊपर सारी life की problems आती हैं, and everybody is having a ball. Okay. So today I'm just going to share the names of the books written by her. Even if you do not read these others, I would recommend at least read the first one. You can heal your life. The others have all come later. How you can heal your life, different. This was another doctor. He is also a medical doctor, John Harrison. The book written by him is Love Your Disease, It's Keeping You Healthy. It sounds bizarre, but then when you read it, it's such an eye-opener. He says, see, when we generally react. If you hit a person while you're walking, somebody bumps into you, your first reaction is to react and get angry. What the hell, right? But when you come to know that this person is blind, suddenly you feel miserable and embarrassed with yourself. Yeah, and you apologize. And then a lot of love and compassion comes into your heart for that person. Similarly, in life, when we feel people are, doing wrong to us, we have been cheated, we have not been loved. In work, people have been exploiting us, and this, that. We are always complaining on that complaint mode. But as the blind man, if you think that maybe these people did not have a very healthy childhood, even if it was healthy, whatever they have gone through in their childhood has made them what they are today. Always remember this. There is a reason, like a blind man cannot see. A person who has had some trauma in the childhood will behave very, very differently. And for your information, let me tell you, all of us have gone through something in our childhood for which we love complaining. Just look around at all your relationships. There's so many relationships with whom you're not happy. You have grudges, and we keep living in the memories of the past. इसने मेरे साथ ये किया, उसने मेरे साथ वो किया. My parents, maybe she didn't hug and kiss you the way you wanted to. But have you ever thought what kind of a childhood she had? No. Just reflect. So he says, how a person behaves all depends on the way that person has had his childhood. Then I was talking about Bernie Siegel, his beautiful book, Love, Medicine and Miracles. In fact, Louise Hay quotes Bernie Siegel and Dr. Hedison a lot. And all her language, all her understanding comes from these two beautiful people who were medical doctors, and therefore we can take their word, for a fact. So we keep touching these people later. Today it was more about my story. So as I said, I was hit against a wall and I had this problem. I read all these wonderful books by these wonderful people, and then I changed that arrogance into more of self-help and self-love. I knew that I had the power to first take charge of my own life. I am not going to go begging and, trying to gain sympathy from people. I'm going to take charge of my own life. I read all these wonderful, wonderful books, which started making a little change in my life. I learned affirmations, using those beautiful affirmations, which I was not very comfortable with in the beginning. A person who's been a controller, a person who has been always trying to control others, it is very difficult to leave all the past learning and trust a few words which you are blabbering in the morning and in the evening, which is not making any sense to you. Everything was topsy-turvy in my life, and I was saying all is well in my life. So it sounded a little weird to me in the beginning. But when these magic words started to show results, obviously my faith grew. I took these people as my mentors, and I began on the same path as Louise Hay. I did not go into any allopathic medicines or anything like that. All these doctors also did not recommend, the allopathic medicines. They said, forgiving people with whom you have been carrying grudges is more powerful than any antibiotics in the world. I repeat, letting go and forgiving people and forgiving yourself too is more powerful than any medicine in the world. To swallow in the beginning, but yes, been a beautiful journey now, more than 18, 19 years. And that is why I'm sharing with you, because I don't want you to waste time. You should also at least, and then, as I always say, whatever floats your boat. Take your own call. Our Creator has given us 5 senses to help us survive threats from the external world, and a 6th sense, our healing system, to help us survive internal threats. If you understand the meaning of this line, it means that you have the power. You can change your life yourself when you touch that intuition. And how do we touch that intuition? By meditation. So we will very soon get into meditation. So after reading the books, I too got into meditation. Then with meditation, I changed a few things which was not doing me good in my body. Wonderful people came in my life, an Ayurvedic doctor who told me, no medicines, mind you. He just helped me to change my lifestyle, my diet plan. A wonderful homeopathic doctor who also was more of a counselor to me. More than medicines, he helped me to survive that depression period and come out strong. So I see people who die a few minutes after a doctor tells them there is no hope of a cure. They give up and go. Others get angry and find within them is challenged and hopeful. Hope is the divine motivator. So we are not going to indulge into any of these. Are you people able to hear me clearly? Because it's showing me that my net is a little unstable. Can you hear me?
Yes, Shazbir, we can hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes the volume goes a little up and down. That's it.
Okay. All right. So then, so we are not going to either indulge in blaming people or anything like that. We are just going to touch our own power, which is inside us, and understand the power of forgiveness and the power of spreading love around yourself. First to yourself. I learned from Louise Hay to send love to my own organs, my blood cells, my tissues. So as a tribute to her, I would love to indulge on a series of sessions now with my story and then with her story next week. And then we are going to understand what all is given in these marvelous books, where we can take control of our life. Because now we know there is something inside us which can help us overcome anything in our life. So that intuition power with that speckle. So he says, I'm convinced that unconditional love is the most powerful known stimulant of the immune system. If I told patients to raise their blood levels of immune globulins or killer T cells, no one would know how. But if I can teach them to love themselves and others fully, the same changes happen. The truth is, love heals. Most of us never stop to consider our blessings. Rather, we spend the day only thinking about our problems. So, gratitude rings a bell here. But you have to be alive to have problems. Be grateful for the opportunity to have them. Because these problems only teach you all the other wonderful lessons of life. A person who's never had any problems will never grow, mind you. So diseases can be as spiritual flat tires, disruptions in our lives that seems to be disasters at that time, but end by redirecting our lives in a meaningful way. Who else can vouch for this than me? Because I have been that, done that. My life had come to a standstill and I have come out of that disaster following the beautiful path led by these wonderful people, right? So this can go on and on and on. So next time we will continue from here. It is astounding how much the immune system is strengthened by reducing daily mental stress levels with either visualization or meditation. The other great tonic for the immune system is love, loving ourselves as well as others. So I'm just repeating what we have been understanding all these sessions. So all has been summarized in this. To love others, we be at peace with ourselves, we have to learn meditation. So at the end of the day, the cure for everything is nothing but meditation. The next time we will continue from here. Any sharing, any questions anybody has to answer? Ask me, sorry, I'll answer it. So yes, I was at that stage where I read these books, I got the knowledge, but with the knowledge again, that arrogance started building up again, that I know all questions, I know everything now, I'm so intelligent. So again, there was a red flag. I was, I'm not going into the details. And then I realized that I have to bring all this into practical. I had not understood very clearly self-love. Self-love, I understood very well, but I attached it with pride and arrogance. But here, self-love doesn't really mean that. It is being more compassionate. Then came forgiveness. These are the words, key words you have to remember: self-love, forgiveness, and gratitude. So if you have this in your life, and then going with the flow, accepting, even loving your disease, that it has come to teach me something. Not only disease, when I say poverty thoughts, it is anything. Any downfall in your life, financial downfall, any problems in your, all these things have come to teach you a lesson. When do we understand all that? When we are able to touch that intelligent power inside, that pranic energy inside us. How do we do it? I don't have to say it. Fingers into fingers, feet crossed. Anybody wants to say something now? Or shall we leave it for the end? Are you relating it to yourself? Anyone? It's been a year. Do you find any change in yourself? It's been more than a year. Okay, we can continue with our discussion after the meditation. So all of you, please settle down. Fingers into fingers, feet crossed, specs removed, and eyes closed. I will be sharing some music. Just simply take a few long breaths. Long breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in all the power thoughts and breathe out everything which is not serving you anymore. Having an issue here. Okay. Another long breath in and a long breath out. Just relax your entire body. Relax your entire body, my dear friends. Thoughts drift away slowly. All the negative thoughts, worries, all the grumbling. Let them all float away as you relax your mind and your body. We will soon go past our analytic mind and all these thoughts and reach our subconscious mind. If anybody is new, we are practicing Anapanasati meditation, where we will be following our incoming and outgoing breath. Because Buddha says, when we follow our incoming and outgoing breath, we get detached from our thoughts. And when we reduce our thoughts, our mind gets relaxed and we are able to higher self. Drop your identity. Your ego, your personality self, drop it all and we will become pure consciousness. For the new ones, the thought might disturb you again. No worries. Just gently push the thought away and bring your awareness back to your nostrils. Find yourself sinking deeper and deeper in the dark empty space behind your eyes and on. Breathe in and breathe out. Just be with your breath. Drop into yourself. Drop into your body. And just be aware of the cycle of breath. And be ready to receive with your open hearts, your open minds. Just visualize some beautiful purple or white or pink lights in your body from your crown chakra, top of your head. As this light enters from your scalp, feel loved and supported. Feel the deep trust in the divine, which is working for your highest good. Continue to let it go. Continue to let this light enter you. You are supported. You are loved. You are releasing all that is not serving you, which is getting neutralized deep in the earth. Just be with your breath as you slowly start breathing from your heart. And now, let us imagine we are breathing from our hearts. Sending love to our entire body. Breathe in and breathe out as we go into this journey within ourselves, feeling that super divine powers inside us. It is our birthright to be totally healthy. Let's claim this birthright. Right now. Today, let us bring new thought patterns that you can dissolve all your problems from your body and achieve a perfect, vibrant, healthy life. Express the growing love you have for your own body by taking care of this miracle of nature that you call your physical body. In the process, you are worth it, my dear friends. Give yourself a chance. Let's build new thought process that enables us good health, not only physically, but mentally. Feel this divine light flowing down on your face as you let go the past fears. Just imagine all your past fears are like dark clouds which have a string. You have been holding on to them all this time. Just let them go. Let us let go of anger, pain, guilt, and all our sorrows, all our jealousy, tensions, and allow yourself to be at peace. You don't have to struggle, just the thought is enough. I will help you. I have done it. Dissolving negative thought processes helps to dissolve disease. Don't resist, just relax. You are perfectly safe. Allow the muscles around your eyes relax. Let them sink into your head. Let your cheeks, lips relax. Your jaw, your throat, back of your head, your neck, your shoulders. Let this beautiful light spread throughout your body, down from your shoulders to your elbow, wrists, hands, your fingertips. Let these muscles relax. Your upper chest, ribs are floating, protecting your life-giving organs. Your abdomen, pelvic, your sexual organs, thighs, knees, lower legs, ankles. And your skin all relaxed. And now let us relax our internal organs. Feel the music move into your body and further relax. Remember, the power that has created you has given you the power, has given you breath to last your lifetime. Your heart is a love churning machine. You are not lost. You are not lonely. You are not rejected. You are not forgotten. The intelligence within you is a part of the one intelligence that has created you. You are one with the power that has created you, and it gives you the power to create your own experience. Every thought you think and every word you speak is creating your own future. We now choose to use this power to create a wonderful new future for us. You are much more than just a body. You are pure consciousness. You are a divine, magnificent expression of life. No person, no thing, no place has any power over you. You are the creative power. You are the only authority over you. Now you're using your own power to heal yourself. It is true. When you were a little child, you had certain difficult problems, some events. You felt rejected sometimes. You felt lonely sometimes. Maybe you felt unloved, abandoned, abused, even humiliated. But the past has gone. It has no power over you today. Let us choose to live in the now. All power is in the present moment, my dear friends. Each moment is a new beginning. Let's take the past, all of it, wrap it up. Wrap it up in our divine love and just let it go. Affirm to yourself that you are free. You are not your mother. You are not your father. You are not your teacher or any relative. You are not their opinions or their rigidity. You will not be controlled by the rigidity of your teachers, limitations of your religious beliefs. You are yourself, a divine, magnificent expression of life. You are unique. You are special and wonderful, one of a kind. Since time began, or since this planet has been made, there has never been a person like you, and there will never be a person like you. Therefore, no competition, no comparison. You have your own unique talents and abilities, and your own special way of expressing it. You are worthy of your own self-acceptance. Order your subconscious mind to release any negative beliefs that you are limiting yourself, harming yourself in any way. They must leave now. Now is the moment. Release all mental patterns that are creating negative images on your life. Let them fade away, dissolve into nothingness. Let them go from where they came. One beautiful way which I have learned from all my senior masters to dissolve the wall of resentment that will help you to become compassionate is from where these other people are coming from. You know nothing about their childhood. How much do we know about our parents' childhood? What were their fears? We know nothing about their childhood life. If we knew, there won't be any need for forgiveness. It will dissolve in light of understanding, of compassion. The little child inside you that you have been scolding wants to hear your love, wants to feel safe. When you were a little child, all you wanted was people around you to love you exactly the way you are. if you are still looking for it, now the only person who can give it is you. Because other people's approval have no meaning. Visualize yourself as a 5-year-old child. Look into the eyes of this little child. There is only one thing this child wants from you, that is love and acceptance. Bend down, reach out for this child, hug it, and say to him, tell him how much you love him. Tell him how beautiful he is. What a wonderful child he is. How creative he is, and how bright he is. He is allowed to make mistakes. You will always be there for it. I imagine it is becoming smaller and smaller, smaller the size of a little thumb. Lift him up and place him in your beautiful heart, so that every time when you look down, you see that little child looking up to you, and you can give it all your love. And now, my dear friends, visualize your own mother as a little girl of 5 years, frightened, looking for love. Reach out to her, hold her hand, help her to feel safe. Tell her how much you love her. Tell her no matter what, you will always love her. Tell her you have no anger, no grudges. You understand why she was the way she was. Visualize her also to become little, size which can fit into your heart. Lift her up and put her in your heart with the other child. Let them give love. See them hugging, kissing, comforting each other. And now imagine your father as a little boy of 5-year-old, frightened, crying, looking for love. See the tears rolling down his little face. He does not know where to go. Reach out for him. Hold his trembling body. You know how to do this now. You know how to give love to this little child and to all little children. Put him also into your heart. Sing to him. Let him feel how much you love him. Let him feel you will always be there. Put him into your heart with the other two children. They will all give each other love. There is so much love in your heart. You can heal all. My dear friends, from now on, whenever you are angry with anyone, you know the magic. Close your eyes. Visualize that person as a 5-year-old and give him love. It is the trauma of his or her childhood which has made him the way he is. When you recognize your power of giving love, it will change the way you think and talk to yourself. Love from your heart is going to your entire body, bathing, healing, soaking each and every muscle, tissue, cell. Let this love overflow from your heart and to go to every organ. If there's any pain in the body, let this love surround it. Let it wash your body like cool, clear waters, cleansing everything it touches. Your body knows how to heal itself. Choose to get well. Use your own love to wash out any old resentment, hurt, or bitterness. That has been infecting you since long. Love is the only antibiotic which can heal you. But it is impossible to really love till you have forgiven. Would you be rather happy? Or you would be rather right? If you're carrying any grudges with anyone, put that person in your heart. Forgive them. Say out loud, I forgive you for not being the way I wanted you to be. And today I set you free. See them smiling and happy. Allow them to fade away. Suddenly you will feel light, as if some chains have fallen off, and you can now walk out free into the sunshine of life. So my dear friends, go in front of the mirror every day in the morning and talk to yourself. Say, I love you. What can I do for you today to make you happy? Whenever there is any disturbance, repeat this activity. Say to yourself, I love you. I really, really love you. What can I do to make you smile? I love you and I approve of you. It may not feel right in the beginning. You may find it weird, but repeat it till it becomes a habit. I am beautiful and everybody loves me. The universe will support me in whatever I do. And mind you, your subconscious mind or the universe does not have a sense of humor, does not understand jokes. It will take literally whatever you say and give it back to you many folds. So be careful with your thoughts, whatever you say. Become your own best friend. You are most joyous to be with. Your love will reach and touch places, people, and things in your past, present, or future. To find your own love waiting for you. The universe will return it, multiply it. Take some time off and think what it will be. How will you feel when you're really well? Love your life the way you want to. Imagine your relationships becoming more meaningful. Imagine yourself becoming more and more healthy because your body will respond to the healing you're giving it. Every hand that comes to you, your body will respond to healing. Never forget the power you have within you which can heal you. Every word you speak and every thought you think is shaping your future. So be very mindful of the words and your thoughts. And now, just say to yourself, I approve of myself. I trust myself. I know how to love myself. Loving myself makes me feel good. I honor myself. I respect myself. Other people respect me. I love my parents, and my parents love me. The people I work with love me. I love the people I work with. I have a lot of friends who love me. People love to be with me. I am so lovable. I'm becoming more lovable every day. I attract loving, happy people. I am filled with joy. I easily solve any problems. I can handle anything that comes my way. I know all the answers because I listen to my intuition. I'm capable. I am always on time. I'm wonderful and worthy of success. I enjoy life. Everything is fun with me. I forgive everyone. I forgive myself. I am willing to grow. Learning is easy with me. I leave the past behind me. Bless the past with love and let it go. I forgive the past and I'm free. I can see only good ahead. I trust the universe. I end each and I sleep peacefully. All is well in my world. All is well in my world. And now, very slowly, very, very slowly, with a lot of love in our hearts, for ourselves, for everything, let us sit quietly for 2 more minutes. very slowly. Let us become aware of the room we are sitting in. Be aware of your chair, of the walls, the roof, the ceiling of the room. And now you may rub your palms, place them on your eyes for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Caress your face with love and welcome back. Yes. Yes, we have done meditation almost for 50 minutes today. So, if anyone wants to add or share something, your experience or how you felt, you're most welcome. You can unmute yourself and speak. Or take your time, drink some water. I will also do that. Yeah. Are you still thinking? Is it possible to heal yourself? Or these are just beautiful words and they don't have a meaning? Have you all slept off or are you there? Okay.